well, whatever. I'm for not gambling. Gambling is stupid. So what I'm saying is I'm for straightforward, rational relationships and entertainments that aren't made out of crap. And I'm just saying gambling is crap. It's obviously, we know there's more losers than winners. All right, we know it. It's not a mystery. And so we know it's fail. It doesn't work for most people. Most people lose. So it's not good. So we should discourage it. That's what I'm saying. We shouldn't encourage it, certainly. We should discourage it.
Feel about Glenn Beck?
I think he's a despicably stupid nerd of fat and smelly character.
Hey, me too. No, but it's like he's racist. He religion in politics, and it's disgusting. Way to hurt Brian. Does shit to his family that's not even cool. One time,
well, whatever. He's just speaking. He's speaking what conservative America wants to hear. So yeah, that's what they want to hear. They want to hear that we're going to get rid of these nonconformists and we're going to fight these, commies, and we're going to, shut up this liberal this.
Because Barack Obama's communist.
Well, whatever. I mean, Barack Obama's a millionaire, so you can't call him a communist. It's just silly.
Basically, Glenn Beck's an inconsiderate douchebag.
Yeah, well, basically, unfortunately, most of America is a douchebag.
Yeah, but most Americans are homophobic, racist, and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's why Glenn Beck's on TV.
Did you see the G20 meeting in Toronto, where it's kind of an undermining of the UN, where the richest world leaders get together and talk about the economy, and then they had the anarchists go out there and ruin shit, and then the protesters went out and they arrested hundreds of them.
Alex Jones.
Well, always these protest thing and whatever, and that's whatever. I think some of that shit just is a waste of time, but the real Modern Mystic did a video, mentioned it. Obama sent a letter, before the meeting, outlining shit, and he had a whole bunch of misspellings in the letter, and it's just like, okay, so you're sending a letter to the world leaders, and you don't even have a fucking word processor in the White House that has a spell checker on it. I mean, it was just like, how lame can we fucking get? I mean, President of the United States can't send a formal letter to the world. I mean, these are world leaders this letter went to, and he can't keep it clean of fucking spelling mistakes. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, if we can't do that, yeah, we're not going to the moon. We're not going nowhere. If the White House can't spell check a document, I don't think we're going to Mars.
Yeah, they spent $1 billion for 2 days of security, and the only agreement they reached was to cut government deficits in half by 2014.
Well, this is a fucking teleconference. God damn it.
Yeah, and in the context of, they also agreed that they all have to spend more money. They all have to do this bailing out crap, to keep things going until 2014. And that's all part of this lie. And Obama, the communist, who still hasn't raised taxes on the rich. Okay, he's been president for 2 years now. No tax increase on the rich.
he doesn't have any authority, though. It'd be the Senate and Congress that have
Well, yeah,
authority.
he has to propose it for it to happen, right? So he does have authority. He could put it in his fucking budget. So what do you mean he doesn't have the authority? He sort of has the authority to put it in his goddamn budget and force the fucking Congress to vote on it.
Yeah, he has some influence, but he also has to get the Congress and Senate on board. Like, he's not
Well,
the
it
one-
doesn't. I'm just saying that he has the high ground then. If he puts it in his fucking budget, then he's done his fucking job. But I'm just saying, obviously he hasn't done his fucking job when he can't even put it in his fucking budget. And instead he puts a big giant pile of fucking giveaway money in the goddamn budget. Yeah, let's just give the rich fuckers, we'll just bail them all out. We'll give the bankers back their money. We'll give the investors a couple of $100,000 more in fucking FDIC insurance. And besides that, yeah, we'll buy Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and take on all that bad paper and give all those people good paper in return. I mean, it's insane. Obama has wasted $4 trillion on the rich. That's right now. By the time his presidency's over, it's going to be $8 trillion.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it's also the Congress and Senate on board and all those shit, too.
I'm just saying that obviously if you're a fucking president and you really want to get something fucking done and you're going to battle with the fucking Congress, you can make them look fucking bad, okay? Has he done any of that shit? No. Has he been confrontational about anything? No, except his stupid fucking lame healthcare fucking goddamn reform, which was a pile of shit.
Why do they let the filibuster still exist?
Well, I mean, part of that has some value. I mean, the idea that you force more than just a mere majority to decide major changes in policy, to me, has a certain air of value. But yeah, it's a good question why it ever existed in the first place. I mean, why should somebody have a right to talk as long as they can breathe? And then why did they change it to where it wasn't even that you could do that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, the old filibuster was you had to actually be there. You know what I mean? You had to stand there and talk. And then they changed the rules, like, oh yeah, well I'll let my colleague take my place, and then his colleague can take his place, and they can play. So they create a fake filibuster. It's not even a real one anymore. And why should it matter anyway? Why not just extend the vote until the guy drops dead, so the guy has to shut up? But I don't even know why. Like I said, why should there be some kind of rule the guy can talk as long as he wants? Fuck that shit. No, you can talk until business hours close at night, and then you're done talking, asshole. And we start over again tomorrow.
It seems like they could make some votes 2/3 if it was really important in advance. Be like, okay, this, but otherwise you got to have majority rules. Otherwise you just give vetoes to everyone, and if you have veto power in a Republican Party, it means nothing happens.
Well, I'm just saying 60% isn't that bad a percentage. I almost think that, I kind of like a 60% majority having to decide some of this stuff. So, I mean, that doesn't scare me too much. But I concede your point. I mean, in some ways, stuff doesn't get done because of it. But we need to win elections better. We need better politics. I mean, we need political parties that you can actually vote for. I mean, the Democrats have fucked me for the last time. I don't know who I'm voting for next time, but I ain't going to be a Democrat.
You follow at all the Supreme Court nominations?
Yeah, they suck
had
too.
Sotomayor, and now it's this other one. Yeah, she's never been a judge. It seems pretty nepotistic.
Elena Kagan.
There's nothing happening here. Nothing dramatic. These aren't reformers. These aren't people who are going to fix anything. So fuck it. I mean, what you need now is we need a Supreme Court that's got a real passion for accountability, because the judicial system is so fucking suck all over the place.
Yeah, she seems just like a cowardly gamer. She never has said anything controversial her entire career in one of the most powerful legal positions